So what's the biggest misconception about big data that we would be very surprised to learn that that isn't true?
I think for the most part, the idea that, so it's one thing to have data, but the reality of it is 99.9% of companies don't actually understand how to utilize that data. So Google and Amazon do.
That's two,
for example. But everyone else, you can get data. You can step in. You could have oil in your backyard. That doesn't mean you're rich, because you need to process it and refine it, and God knows what the process is. I don't know. But the point is that just simply having data doesn't mean that you can actually make smart decisions. So the big conception is, oh, you have data, so I'm a big data company and I must be successful. I think that's incorrect. I think that's step one, and there's many more steps to actually refine it and then make it tangible and market it and say, hey, I have data, and by the way, this will help you make your advertising more effective. You know what I mean? And something tangible and approachable. Agencies
are so they're dying to prove themselves to their clients, and when they have all these data insights, they want to tell themselves that they know how to filter it. But it really takes a smart partnership, for example, with your company, with other smart companies, to really, to kind of drag them out of their own mode of thinking, because they don't always know best. They need to partner.
Correct.
And I think that's a big shift that we're seeing now, is that they got the data, but they're not the best kind of interpreters of their own data sometimes. That's
correct. So they either need to bring it in-house or use to lean on a partner.
Yeah.
And I think that makes agencies sometimes, they may struggle with that concept that they have to, and that's potentially where things get more challenging, right? Is everyone wants to own the data, everyone wants to be the owner, but you may need to release some or relinquish some of that control to actually make sense of it.
Takes a little bit of hubris on the agency side.
Yeah, exactly.